I decided that I wanted to film a 50 facts. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is 10, whatever. A 50 facts about me video. Because I just thought it would be fun to film, and it took me forever to come up with 50 things. So I'm sorry if some of them are stupid or lame or whatever, but I really tried. I swear I did. And if I keep looking down, it's because I made a list, so I wouldn't forget any of them. So, number 1 is that my middle name is Nicole, and it's spelled Nichole. It was almost my first name, but apparently when I was born, my mother thought that Megan was a very unusual name. It wasn't very popular, so she named me Megan and gave me Nicole for my middle name. Number 2, I lived in Australia for 9 months and Key West for 2 years. And both were really cool experiences, very different experiences, but very, very cool experiences. I paint my nails almost every single day, which is a bit ridiculous. Sometimes every other day if I'm lazy, but almost every single day of my life I paint my nails. I cannot speak any other languages. However, I do understand Polish, and I can count to 10 in Chinese. I understand Polish because my grandmother was Polish, and she spoke some Polish around the house, and I picked up on some of it from her, I guess. So I can't always understand it, but sometimes I'll hear somebody speaking like at work or in a public place, and I instantly know that they're speaking Polish, and I can pick up on like pieces of what they're saying. I learned to count to 10 in Chinese when I was in 8th grade, I believe, and I don't know if it's like which Chinese it is, because I know there's like 3 or 4 different Chinese languages. But I learned Vena Ena Chikta Liktai Bambarni Ching Chang Chu, which is 1 to 10. And it's just one of those weird things that's always stuck in my brain. I love, love, love to travel. Currently, number 1 place on my bucket list in the United States is either Salem, Massachusetts around Halloween time, or Tennessee, and I'm not quite sure why. I just really, really, really want to go to Tennessee. Outside of the United States, number 1 place right now would either be London, which I'm going to go to soon. I have family right outside of London, so like I have a place to stay. It's just getting time off of work and like saving money and all that fun stuff, getting airfare and all that fun stuff that comes along with traveling. But yeah, London and Paris are probably my top 2 outside of the United States right now. My favorite city in the world that I have ever been to is New York City, and luckily I am fortunate enough to live about 3 hours from New York City, and I'm fortunate enough to go pretty frequently. Usually like 3 to 4 times a year I end up in New York City, and I absolutely love everything about it. Like my favorite place in New York City is Central Park. Like I could spend days in Central Park. I'm not even kidding you. I know that's weird, but I just freaking love it. My favorite holiday is Christmas. I love Christmas. I also really like Halloween. Like the 2 are kind of like, they fight for number 1, but Christmas definitely has the number 1 spot in my heart, and I just love everything about it. Like the entire month of December, I would say, I just love everything. I have 4 tattoos, which I will insert pictures of. The only one I can really show on camera is this little bad boy right here. It's just a heart with an M in it. I'm hoping we're focusing right now. The M is my sister's handwriting. She has the exact same tattoo, and her M is my handwriting. And we got them years ago. I also have a fairy on my stomach, like on my hip. Actually, it's kind of to the side and low. And then I have one on my foot that says "Let It Be" with 4 birds. That is for a friend that passed away. And I have a palm tree on my back. And I will try to remember to insert pictures of all of them. Number 9, I have a lot of very weird allergies. Some of them aren't that weird. I'm allergic to penicillin, amoxicillin, and I've learned that if it's a medicine and it ends in "cillin", I should probably just stay away from it. About 3 years ago, I started breaking out in hives. They couldn't figure out what I was allergic to. It lasted for months. It turns out that I'm allergic to like the melon family fruits. So like watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe, things like that I should probably stay away from. And they believe that there's another allergy that they didn't actually pinpoint, because I will occasionally just get hives. I will occasionally have issues. I have had my throat almost close up. Like, I'm a hot mess. So I have to carry an EpiPen with me at all times, which is both fun and strange. Like, it's really weird when you're out someplace and you go to pull something out of your purse and your EpiPen comes out and somebody doesn't know what it is because it's just weird looking, whatever. One of my favorite foods in the world is Kraft macaroni and cheese, especially with hot dogs. And if you're looking at me right now like that's disgusting, try it. It's delish. I absolutely love, love, love to bake. It's one of my favorite things to do. I like to make things from scratch. I like to make things out of boxes. I like to find crazy recipes on Pinterest and try them. Like, I love to bake. I have 2 nieces, Cadence and Sadie, and 1 nephew, Sam. My favorite place in the world is Disney. I love Disney World. I'm not very big on, like, I shouldn't say I'm not very big. Like, I'm not up to date on Disney movies, or like, I'm not very big on like Disney merchandise. Like, I'm not that person that like has a Disney shirt on and like goes off. I mean, I do when I'm there, but like in everyday life, I don't have like Disney stuff in my house. But I love Disney World. Like, I love being there. I love the magic of it. I love all the shows. I love the fireworks. I cry several times a day at Disney, which is very strange for me, if you knew me. I love like the detail of things. Like, I just love Disney World. Back to like painting my nails. I own over 300 bottles of nail polish, which I know is both sick and disgusting, but I can't help it. I have so much nail polish that I literally have to switch out like fall and winter and spring and summer because I don't have enough room to keep it all out at once. It's a problem. I don't want help for it, thank you, but I still buy nail polish. I try really, 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 really hard not to buy it, but I mean, it still happens. I cannot whistle. That's as close as we're ever going to get. I've been trying to learn since I was about 4, and I just can't do it. I know all 50 of the states in alphabetical order. And number 17 is that I also know all the states' capitals. Again, something I learned that just stuck in my head. It's just one of those things, I just know it, and I don't know why. I love to read. I average about a book a week, depending on the time of year. In the summer, I tend to read more because I read on the beach and by the pool and in the pool. And in the winter, I tend to get busy with other things, like filming videos and shopping and catching up on sleep and things like that. But I do still try to average about a book a week. And number 19, my favorite book of all time, is The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. If you've never read it, pick it up, give it a try. You won't regret it. And if you've seen the movie but you haven't read the book, don't judge it by the movie because the movie was not that good. My 2 favorite classic books, this is number 20, are To Kill a Mockingbird and Catcher in the Rye. These are books that I can read over and over and over and over, and I have, and I'm sure I will again. Just classic, classic, classics. And again, if you haven't read them, give them a try because they're both amazing books. I want to write a book someday. That's a goal of mine. Number 22, I cannot roller skate or ice skate. I've tried multiple times. It's like my brain knows what to do, but my body just won't do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just can't. And I try, and I can't, and it's embarrassing, and I've given up. My favorite Disney movie is Peter Pan. Definitely. Top Disney movie of all time. Number 24, my favorite flower is the sunflower. 25, I used to teach preschool many moons ago. Well, not that many moons ago, but a few years ago. And I absolutely loved it. It's my favorite job that I've ever had. But unfortunately, you don't make a lot of money teaching preschool. And not that money is everything, but you got to be able to pay your bills, you know? I learned to swim when I was a year old. I started swim class at 6 months with my parents, and at a year I could swim by myself. And I still love to swim. I love all seafood, everything. If it came out of the ocean, I'm going to eat it. That's all there is to it. Like squid, eel, all the weird stuff that people are like, I would never eat escargot. Love escargot. I was a cheerleader and a dancer for most of my childhood. Number 29, I grew up on the beach, and what I mean by that is that I grew up in North Wildwood, New Jersey, literally 3.5 blocks from the ocean. I was on the beach every day of my childhood in the summer, and it's a big part of who I am. I love the beach. It's my spot. Like, if I'm sad, if I need to think, if I just need clarity, like, I get to the ocean as quick as I possibly can, whether it's July or January, and I sit in a chair, and I'm either bundled up with my blankets and the hot chocolate freezing my ass off, or I'm just sitting there in shorts and a tank top, and it's like, if I just stare at the ocean and think long and hard enough, everything's going to be fine. My favorite chain restaurant is Ruby Tuesday. I love their salad bar, and I love their cheddar broccoli soup. My favorite fast food restaurant is Chick-fil-A. I mean, who doesn't love Chick-fil-A? The only thing I don't like about Chick-fil-A is that they're closed on Sunday, and I get that. Like, Sunday's the day of rest, but I want to rest with my damn chicken nuggets. Thank you very much. The first pet I ever had was a rabbit. I have a weird obsession and love for all office supplies. Like any kind of like pens, paper clips, paper, little Post-its, little notebooks and tablets. Like I'm in my glory. I could spend thousands of dollars in like a Staples in an hour and I would be the happiest person in the world. My favorite season is summer. I do like spring and fall. I'm not a fan of winter, but I love summer. Like summer's just, everything's perfect in the summer and that's all there is to it. The only sport that I watch on TV or watch at a game or would go to a game for is baseball. I like basketball, but I find it boring to watch. I like hockey, but I'm not really into watching it. Don't like football at all, but I love me some baseball. I went to Catholic private school from kindergarten until 11th grade, and then I begged my mother to let me go to private or public school because I just didn't like it anymore and I wanted to try public school. And she finally let me in my senior year, and I still feel like it was one of the best decisions I ever made. Both Becky and Beth have been my friend since we were 14, and they are both my best friends. My hair grows ridiculously slow. Like, I know people are like, oh my god, your hair is so long, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've been growing my hair. It started, like, here, probably, like, about there. Like, it was, like, sitting on my shoulder, so maybe here. And it grew, like, that much. And I'm not even kidding. This is, like, 3 years worth of growing it. It will not grow. Like, it is this slow. And I go on Pinterest, and I Google, like, how to grow your hair. And I'm on YouTube, like, ideas, how to grow hair quickly. Nothing these people tell me works on my hair. Nothing. I'm not a huge fan of ice cream, but my favorite ice cream flavor is mint chocolate chip, but it has to be green, like not the white kind because that's weird. I don't bite my nails, which most people think I do because they're short. I don't bite them. They just randomly rip off on their own, which is weird to me. And I told my dad that not long ago, and he told me that, like, he doesn't know if hers still do, but when they were younger, his sister did that. Like, her nails did that. So I don't know if it's, like, a hereditary thing. I should probably look that up, but yeah, like they'll grow to a certain length. And the weird thing is my thumbnails are like really, really strong. Like they never break. It's all the other nails. Like they're not flimsy, but they're not as strong. And they grow to a certain length and then they'll just like rip off. Like, and on their own. Like I'll just hit it and it'll start to rip and it's very weird. I love lounge, like clothes that you just lounge around the house in. Love them. And I own way too many of them. The amount of sweatpants I own, long sleeve t-shirts that I would never wear in public, like sweatshirts that are like stretched out, like not fitted, not wearing out, boxer shorts. I love lounge clothes. Like it's borderline ridiculous how many I own and how often I wear them. Like the second I'm in the door, I'm in lounge clothes. And you're probably thinking, well, no, you're not because you're filming this video and you're not in lounge clothes. But as you can see, I'll stand up and show you. I actually am. I have some boxer shorts on with this cute shirt that's actually Sam's and I have to return it. And my little cardigan to film this video because that's how much I like lounge clothes. Like I need to be in them at all times. Number 42. My birthday is March 3rd, which is funny because most of my like social media, like my Instagram account has like a 33 in it. My one email has like a 33 in it. And people are always like, you're 33? And I'm like, no, it's my birthday, like 3-3. Duh. So yeah. 3-3, March 3rd, that's me. I take way too many pictures and I never want to delete them. And my phone is constantly giving me that little symbol, like you're almost out of storage. And I'm like, shut up, I'm not going to delete anything. Like just go away. I'm going to delete text messages and get rid of it that way. I hate snow. If I never saw snow again in my life, I would be okay. I hate everything about it. I will admit that it's pretty. Like, it's pretty when it comes out of the sky. It's pretty when everything's covered in snow. But I hate driving in it. I hate cleaning it off my car. I hate being outside in it. Like, I just hate snow. I have a degree in English. I wanted to be a high school English teacher. I got my degree in English, and then I decided I did not want to be a high school English teacher. Now I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be. I think I want to go back to school for business management, but I don't want to rush it. Like, I was going to start in January, which is next month, and I decided I would start in September, like the beginning of the school year next year, and really think about it over the next few months and make sure that business management is what I want to do, because I don't want to do another 4 years in college to decide that I don't want to do anything with that degree. I am addicted to Instagram. I have a Facebook and I have an Instagram, and I used to like Facebook. I don't want to say I dislike Facebook. I don't like Facebook that much anymore. I basically keep it because I have family in Australia and family in England and my mom's in Key West. so that I have a way to like post pictures so they can see it without constantly having to email or text. And, you know, keep in touch through Facebook with people, which it's great for. But I love Instagram. Instagram's like my favorite social media outlet at the moment. I still have my Super Nintendo, and I can beat Super Mario Brothers or Donkey Kong in less than an hour. Thank you very much. My favorite makeup brand is Urban Decay. High-end makeup brand, I should say. My favorite drugstore makeup brand is probably NYX, but my favorite high-end is Urban Decay. And my favorite makeup product is mascara. I love mascaras. I have to wear glasses for anything far away. I don't have to wear them 24/7. So like watching TV, driving, sometimes if the computer screen is too far away, at the movies, anything like that. Not for reading, not for up-close things. These glasses, I actually really like the way they look on me, so sometimes I just wear them for fun. And I like to wear them when I'm out in life, like, not so much if I'm shopping or something like that, but if I'm, like, out at the bar or something like that, because it is so annoying to be out with somebody and they're like, oh, so-and-so's over there, like, I don't know, Paul's here, look, he's right there, and I'm like, I can't see Paul. Paul's just blurred with everybody else. Like, that's super annoying. So I've gotten used to wearing them. I am hoping to be able to get contacts next year. But yeah, for now, we're rocking the glasses. And I'm okay with it. Like, I kind of dig them. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like what they do for me. And then number 50, my last fact, is that I absolutely love champagne. I could drink champagne all day, every day. I love mimosas. I love just straight champagne. Like, it is hands down one of my favorite drinks. And it's weird to me because although I know they're not really related, I don't like wine. Like, I'm not a wine person. I hate it, actually. So it's weird to me that I love champagne as much as I do. So yeah, that's all 50 facts. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something about me. If you liked this, please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you didn't, just do the same thing. Like, well, what are you waiting for? And I will see you guys in our next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.